everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's Carr's Raiders going up against Lunt's Colts. With that, let's get you up to Indianapolis. Standing by, here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we've got a good AFC matchup on tap between the Oakland Raiders and the Indianapolis Colts. Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. A run, it's Murray. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. As we get a glance at these starters, Michael Crabtree is the man we highlight at wide receiver.
Phenomenal hands, so strong. When the ball gets to him, it just dies right there, and then he's able to do things with it after he catches it.
Second down, here's Carr. It's caught by Clive Walford. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 23 yards on the play.
Every quarterback likes having a reliable target at tight end, and I think young quarterbacks especially, because they want to get the ball in their hands quickly. I think these two, Derek Carr and Clive Walford, that's a pretty good connection for years to come for Oakland.
Yeah, he started to come on strong end of his rookie year. Now the Raiders really hoping for that second-year jump out of Walford. Carr now on first down. Finding time. A right side catch by Crabtree. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Well, that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
From midfield, here's Carr. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. Now, Cooper didn't find pay dirt in week 1, but he and Derek Carr had 6 connections. Cooper finished with 137 yards.
It's going to be a lot of fun to watch those two continue to grow in this league, because Cooper now in his second year, Derek Carr, the quarterback, in his third year. Youngsters growing up, turning into veterans. There'll be a connection for a long time. Just think about the amount of time they're putting in off the field with each other, understand where they're going to be. And Amari Cooper came into the league running routes like a pro.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Carr. And his pass incomplete. Michael Crabtree, the intended receiver, and that'll make it 2nd and 10. And let's go through the starting defense for Indianapolis.
Vontae Davis is one of the strongest cornerbacks in the league. Equally adept at playing the run and the pass.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
We ready? Go on, baby. Alert.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. That was second down run for Murray. And he's brought down after a good gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Now, that's the kind of run that fires up an entire team. Tackled at the 2-yard line. For the defensive guys, a little bit of a sign.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First and goal. Now they'll run. Murray. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. So stuck from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Now Carr with a give to Murray. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Latavius Murray taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And that makes it 7-zip Oakland. Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. Quan Bray now to return this football. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. On first down, it's locked. And the reception made by Dante Moncrief. Give him 18 on that one. And the Colts are going to have a first.
A really nice read by the offense. They caught the defense not covering the middle of the field, went to the post route, and found the receiver wide open for a nice gain.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. Caught on the right side by Dorsett. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Three yards to go here on second down. To throw on second down is Locke. Try to force it to Allen and down the numbers.
What the fuck?
There he goes. Picked off. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? It had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked off that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. Fresh off the pick six, it's locked. Penalty marker is down here. And he's brought down. So a big roughing the passer penalty, Charles, and of course that's 15 yards.
And everyone knows how protected the quarterbacks are. You've got to make sure that when you launch at a quarterback that you're hitting him in the right spot and in the right time.
Luck on first down. Allen's got it over the middle.
Kobe Fleener's no longer playing tight end in Indianapolis, but it looks like they've got an answer for that position already. Dwayne Allen, who we knew about, but how about Jack Doyle's performance in their season opener against Detroit?
Yeah, Doyle had 2 touchdowns. Allen one. The Colts have long liked their tight ends, and that appears to be the case again in 2016. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Colts in possession of the football to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 4 to start things out. They'll come out in the pistol. Here's Luck now on 2nd down. Caught left side by Hilton. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. Now a first down throw. Luck. And complete to Moncrief over the middle. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Dante Moncrief, 36 yards. And the Colts have got it back to a 1-score game. Now, he's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. But if you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes,
bye-bye.
He just takes off and goes, and I think that's what we just saw there.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Carr now on first down. Looking for Crabtree, and it's intercepted. Room here to run. And he will bring it back. An interception return for Coach Genie. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
And they'll get set here looking for the two-point conversion. The play clock's running down. Luck will try and throw for it. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for two to tie the game, and it works out. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. Try again after the pick six. Finds Roberts left side. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it second down.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
2nd and 5. Murray the lone setback. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Well, losing yard, and it brings up 3rd.
There's so many times during camp and practice that you get bored as a player doing regular drills. But how about that shed and skate drill right there by the linebacker? You do it each and every day. Get the blocker away and get into the backfield and make a big-time tackle. That's what we just saw.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Here we go on 4th down with Carr. He's going to wind up and air it out. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Bullshit.
There's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Down, Murray. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
This drive is turning to an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
They go play action for Murph. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
So 2 minutes to go in a wild 1st half. We'll come back to Indianapolis right after this. So the offense able to recover the fumble, but it's 3rd down now. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He went backwards 5 yards there on third down to bring up fourth. And that will wind up just short. He had it online. It ran out of gas at the end. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
On first down, it's Locke. It's caught by Moncrief. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it second down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Here's Luck now on second down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jihad Ward coming hard.
Come on.
He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. And the O-line will have to do a better job protecting here on third down after that sack. Another pistol look here. Throwing his Luck, and he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
So on fourth down, the Colts will turn it over to Pat McAfee to punt this one away. Travis Carey back deep for the Raiders. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards, and the Raiders will take possession. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
We ready? Red 18. Red 18. Hey, we gonna rally. Rally. Hey, we gonna rally. Rally.
Back to the air on second down. It's Carr. And Roberts with it over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Rally. All right, here we go. Red 18. Zebra.
On first down, Carr letting one go deep for Roberts. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Second down following the incompletion. Murray the lone setback.
Red 18. Red 18.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Again, it's Carr. Looking deep for Crabtree. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. The final shot here before half for Carr. Surveying the field. He's going to let it go again. And it is incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Second down following the run. On second down, here's Locke. Caught left side by Hilton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did. That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. To throw on second down is Locke. And his throw here is incomplete. He's looking for Dante Moncrief that time. And they're going to have a 3rd down.
As a general rule, receivers love the comeback route because it puts them right in the sight lines of the guy throwing the ball. But in this case, the defenders saw it and were able to knock it away.
So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd. Throwing on 3rd down, Locke. And able to find Dorsett. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
On first down, it's Locke. Over to the right side, caught by Moncrief. And he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 12. And that'll be good for an Indianapolis first.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
Now a first down throw. Locke. Allen has it left side. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make this a second down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. To the air again. Locke. Caught on the right side by Dorsett. And he's brought down. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
From the red zone now, Locke. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Dante Moncrief, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Here's Tywod Jones on the return. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some motion.
Murray fighting, lost the football, and the Colts pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Gore back there is the lone setback. They'll get the football here. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Frank Gore, a 23-yard run. And the Colts use the short